Chapter 1, Scales. Here's a C major scale with the common fingering for both hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. On the left hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you tuck your thumb under as soon as it's played a note. I'll show what I mean. You can actually make a little exercise out of that by going. Just to get your thumb moving. And it would be the same in the left hand on the descent. That's to avoid going like this and plonking your thumb down. It makes a smooth transition. Keep your hand level and try and move your elbow rather than lift your hand when playing the thumb. So the idea is, rather than going, keep your hand level. Imagine you're keeping something flat on there. If you find your hand dropping or going like this, you can place a heavy object like a heavy rubber or something just to see if you can keep it on your hand. This fingering applies to many scales. It applies to C major, D major, etc., E major, G major, A major. Same in both the hands. Also the minors, C minor harmonic. A harmonic minor is the one that goes like this, raised seventh, and also D minor harmonic. I'm just playing one octave here just to get them done a bit quicker. E harmonic minor, G harmonic minor, and A harmonic minor. Those 5 keys also in the melodic minor. So melodic minor has a raised 6 and a raised 7th. You can come down on the same scale if you want, or you can do the natural minor, which is the same as the key signature of C minor. So that would apply for D. I'm going to come down on the natural minor, E, G, and A. Fingering for scales generally place the thumb on the first white key. So, for example, D flat major, you would put your thumb on F, and so on. Same with E flat major, the first white note is an F. Same with G flat major, first note is a B, first white note. A flat major, first white note is a C. B flat major, the first white note is a C. That's just a general rule which is quite useful. Same in the left hand. So D flat major, first white note is an F. E flat major is an exception, and I'll come to that. G flat major, the thumb goes on the B. A flat major. So in B flat major, the fingering is 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And in E flat major, the left hand is 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, hand begins on the fourth finger for these scales. So B and G flat major, B major, and the reason for that is it's really the thumb that should be starting in order to have regular fingering. So it would be thumb, third finger, fourth finger, and there you see your thumb's on the B. But it's a bit of a waste of energy to start on your thumb, so we start on the fourth. But if you imagine it's the thumb, that's why I put the fourth over there. In G flat major we start on the fourth. The right hand has unusual fingering for F major. So you have your fourth finger on the B flat, and that's because normally you go 1, 2, 3, and then you put your thumb under, but trying to put your thumb under on a black note is very, very awkward. So we just reverse the fingering. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then you end on your fourth finger. Don't suddenly correct it and think you've gone wrong, which a lot of people do. Just end on your finger. Here's some tips on how to practice. Practice slowly at first, so play your scales. Always use the correct fingering. Play hands separately, then play together. Try contrary motion, so going in opposite directions. Try 2. Vary the rhythm. Try swung quaver. Try some different accents, maybe every other note. And I've already gone wrong, see? It's... Something else to think about, such as rhythm or accents, means that it really tests your fingering. I was actually looking at my next list of things to do and wasn't concentrating, so that just proves my point. Practice are key in a variety of ways, so if you're familiar with modes, maybe you'd like to try different modes, so you could try D major, harmonic minor, melodic minor going up and same coming down. Coming down on the natural minor. Exploring some modes, maybe the modes of Dorian mode. Maybe the Mixolydian mode, which has a flat 7 but a major 3rd. Just designing your own way of practicing scales makes it fun and quite a creative thing. You can include some exotic scales if you want, so if you've learned altered scales, diminished scales, all those sort of things, you can also do that. It just gives you a way to warm your fingers up before you start playing and practicing.